I've been thinking about building that cabin we talked about.
Oh? Where?
There's a clear spot just west of Riften. You know the area?
Well, I've been there before, but I don't know it well.
Well, that's where I want to build. In the fall forest. Give it an easterly view. The sunrise is almost as pretty as you are.
That sounds lovely. You're very sweet.
Bro, Brunwolf got game. Are you a mercenary?
You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types?
Yes. Outsiders like me have no place here. No, I think all folk should be welcome here.
And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers.
Ulfric doesn't care about outsiders?
Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice, as long as they don't threaten Nord land.
And what if I took care of them?
That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well.
Oh, lessons, you say? Maybe two-hand lessons, since you're a two-hand warrior, looks like? The Dark Elf called you a war hero.
I killed a lot of high elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war.
I would say that we saved the Empire from being completely dominated by the Altmer. From what I've read, it seems better to have survived and have some autonomy over our leadership and have to only have some rules that we don't like in the White Gold Concordant, but certainly it's not ideal, and we should try to conserve our strength and grow stronger and eventually throw out the Altmer completely and throw off their rule, whatever that takes. But that's just my opinion. So, why help the Dark Elves?
Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malthir. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords and the folk beneath them.
That's pretty interesting. I haven't heard about this side of Ulfric before. Have not met him yet either, so... Well, thank you, Brunwolf. You've been quite enlightening.
Right. See you around.
Guess we can talk to some more people here while we're here, before we go to bed. There was a mage-looking type over here that I wanted to chat with. Not sure where she went. Ah, there she is. Yora, is it?
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire.
Yes, tell me about Talos.
Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Nirn.
How's about we figure out some way
So, I already know this, but let's hear it from Jorah. What does Talos have to do with the war?
The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine. So the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do. And to try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears.
Okay, understandable. I knew that part of the war.
Blessings of Arche be upon you.
Stenvar.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim.
Another time, perhaps. I don't really need another warrior. I'm looking for more ranged people at the moment.
If you change your mind, seek me out here.
Yurgar.
Wonder what it's like for those Thalmor now that they've been taken down a notch.
Are you enjoying that empty air in your hand there?
I'll take my leave then.
Viola Giordano.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
The
Be
butcher.
careful. That murderer could be anywhere.
Is a murderer?
I'd appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning.
Ooh, two-hand training, huh? Your wife is in mourning?
Our little girl died recently. I've been shouldering my days with strong mead, but nothing gives my Tova peace. I've been looking for an amulet of Arche to remind my wife that our child is with the gods now, but I can't find one.
Well, if I find one, I'll bring it to you.
Thank you.
Do you do two-hand training?
It's all in the swing. Let me show you.
I could go ahead and do some more two-hand training. I suppose it's rather pricey, though. I'll go through like all my gold that I have on me at the moment. Maybe I'll pass for now.
Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
I'm a writer by trade. Not that the people of Skyrim do much reading.
What kind of writing do you do?
I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon, for weeks now. Roads are a mess.
I could deliver that for you.
You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May
Okie
you lose
dokie.
yourself in the pages of a good book.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Yes, I know about that. Oh, that's outside. Didn't mean to go outside. I wanted to go and sleep. Thought it was like a door for another area within the inn here.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
The only thing colder than Skyrim is the Nords themselves.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate Dark Elves. I'm not really even Nord, so I'm as much of an outcast here as you are.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Looks like those Nords were giving you trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer,
I ain't
that.
asking for much. Just a few septums.
Why would anyone think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, Just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
I'll keep that in mind.
The divine smile on those who show mercy and charity. Spare a coin for an old woman, my lord.
Pickpocketing. Sure.
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Is that a staff in front of me? It probably is. Master pickpocketing trainer. Very good. Alright, we'll just get that up there, and yeah, nice. I can't train it easily, and I don't really care to all that much, so that's entirely fine. Also, you can have...
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
One extra coin there.
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
You really think the Dark Elves are Imperial spies?
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate.
Pretty sure the Dark Elves and the High Elves hate each other quite a bit, maybe even more than they hate humans, as in the High Elves hating humans. Why do you hate the Dark Elves so much?
They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. But what do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have.
Well, I don't like your attitude, Rolf.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from.
Okay, you're on.
All right. Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go.
Just in case I need it. Berserker Rage is up.
Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up!
Bro, you got wrecked. Like, you got wrecked hard.
That wasn't a fair swing.
Oh, it wasn't. You gonna be able to get up? You lost. Give me the money.
Yeah. Here. It is good to see you again, my friend.
Okay, so
Take
kick
care.
his ass, and now it's all good to see you again, friend. Alright. I'm gonna get some sleep and stuff, and then we'll do some more stuff out here in the morning. I'm looking forward to exploring Windhelm and meeting Jarl Ulfric, seeing if he is a racist piece of shit, as has been implied by some of the people here. Let's get our room and get some sleep here.
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled
Alright, now there should be... somewhere around here, there should be a bath as well, because I did pay for a key for one. At least I think I did. Haven't talked to Nils yet.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
Oh, okay, you're the cook here. Got a nice room for being a cook. Not bad, Nils, not bad. Ah, here it is. Will be interesting to, I guess, dive into the problems of the city and hear some of the bad stuff about Ulfric. I guess we have to meet the man for ourselves eventually and make our own decision about him. Voldsea Girjan.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Okay.
Until next time.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest.
Through the chest, damn. Have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. See ya. Be careful.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Yes?
Okay, not right now. Not now. Let's go out and talk to some people.
Here's my nuts on the back of Josh, and grant peace to his departments.
Sewers, eh? Gotta be like an outlaw refuge out there, or down there.
Watch yourself. Work.
Can definitely tell that's mired in the little bit of racism. Them saying orc, you know. I like that though. That's cool. Little bit of racism, you know. A little bit of disdain for the non-Nordic types around here. Probably would be realistic. Temple of Talos. Wow, that's some sun there. My goodness, that's bright. Palace of the Kings. This would be where we will find Jarl Ulfric himself, I'd assume.
Ulfric won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Borgruff a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Quite the speech. This guy is a bad influence on Ulfric, clearly. He is warmongering and pushing for taking over the cities of Skyrim by force.
heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fellow who wrote the cookbook.
Yes, I'm here for a bounty on the giant at Steamcrag camp.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
1,000 septims, thank you very much. Could purchase a home for 30,000. I don't have enough money right now, but I could get that. I have plenty of it back at my primary house. What can you tell me about Windhelm?
Grew up here. Cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lots of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
What do you do for the Jarl?
For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons.
So I can go right away into the, I want to be a Stormcloak. Or I can say, I think your war is bad.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me?
Not now. I'm not ready to make up my mind just yet.
Talos guide you. I'll take my leave then.
Are you ready for Serpentstone Island?
What's Serpentstone Island?
It's where men have tested their metal for ages. There's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you.
Does every commander have to do this?
Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, it will prove your commitment.
I guess I'll go kill an ice wraith.
We'll see about that, won't we?
I killed plenty of them already. Okay, so we can join the Stormcloaks. I don't know if I necessarily want to just yet. Don't know what all that entails. I might end up just staying neutral for this playthrough. At first it sounded great, but the more I learn about the Stormcloaks and their war, I find myself unimpressed and just not very sure. At the very least, the primary advisor, that guy in the Nordic armor downstairs, he was, well, he was certainly a warmonger and was not a good influence at all, I wouldn't say. Okay. Seems to be the entirety of the Jarl's palace or whatever. Windhelm. I've got other stuff to worry about right now. I mainly came down here to spend the night and make sure I didn't freeze to death, you know?
Need something? Until next time.
Must be the King Cook. The cellars, the Palace of the Kings. What do we have down here? The Underworks. Okay, maybe later on we can check out the Underworks. Like I said, for now we've got stuff to do. So I think we'll be on our way. Don't know. The whole thing just seems a bit much.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much. Lord of Seasons, I pray to you now that you might watch over the...
Check out the Hall of Dead. Maybe we'll find a quest here. Who knows?
Are you an orc? I don't think I've ever seen your kind before. I didn't know your kind ever left the mountains.
I am an orc. Wonder if that is a modded NPC or not. Not a voice I remember hearing before. Not poorly done at all, just different.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
Didn't that guy want an amulet of RK? Maybe we can buy one over here. Ooh, the catacombs. I do kind of want to go to the catacombs, not gonna lie. Probably find some Draugr down here. Okay, let's get some stuff going here. I gotta get some water. Let's do some spells. Healing aura on self. Get a potion of restore. I don't have one bound here. I'm sure I have some. Restore magicka. Do some restore on target. Gotta wait a bit for that. I also want to put on not Berserker Rage, something else, maybe Whirlwind Sprint.
I know I heard something. Victory!
Let's put on the Soul Steel Dwarven Hammer. Shit, sorry. Didn't mean to.
Over here. Is someone there?
Oh boy, that's a high-level vampire. Need a better health potion. Yeah, 41 for 20, that's good. Whoa! Was that Goldier or was that me? Guess that was me. Not really sure. The vampire stuff does look cool. So there are vampires down here. It's a damn vampire cult under here. I have no idea what that means. Ew, we can eat the human flesh and find out, ew, what properties it's used for. I guess if I want to know, I'd have to try it, unfortunately. Is that the entirety of this place then? There's like just a vampire cult down here? Well, that's interesting. This goes into the Undercity, yeah. Yeah, sure, we'll go into the sewers for a second, I guess. We're right here.
Be careful.
Until next time.
Just a random guy here. We can go up here. Yeah, we'll just go up here. Well, that was interesting. House of Clan Shatter Shield. That's that Viola Giordano's house.
All right, then.
Blacksmith, hey.
Keep that magic away from me.
You're the castle blacksmith?
Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right.
What's special about this sword?
Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Frigid ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era, and her sword was legendary. Getting the real sword would be even better than making a copy, but no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place.
Well, I could maybe get it.
If you find that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful.
Okay, it's in Anselvund. Okay, probably another dwarven ruin. Does the war mean good business for you?
I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Shore's bones. I might just have to.
How's your steel?
Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Jorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. You know what I mean. Forges have personalities, right?
Okay, what do you have for sale?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Let's see what you got. Probably got some ingots I can buy. Nothing I need here, really. I don't actually have this enchant, so I could buy this, I guess, and I'll have that enchant. That's kind of nice. I think I already got one of those, though. Ooh, ebony ingots. Yeah, I'll take all of those. And that's probably about all you have, huh? Ebony ore, too. Okay, then we can just sell some stuff too, I'm sure. Sell some of this stuff we don't need. The shock suppression stuff's pretty good. For my companions, that is. Not really for me. That'll do.
Don't forget, you find Queen Freydis' sword. I'll reward you.
Let's see here. I could do a whole bunch of stuff, eh? What about my dragon stuff? Nothing? Apparently not. Okay, well, probably wait to do too much to stuff until I get back. I wouldn't mind turning my dwarven stuff into ingots. That would probably make me drop some weight, which is good. Holy crap, I have a lot of fragments. There we go. Very nice. Blacksmith quarters.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
I'm here to pick up something that belongs to Grelka.
I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea what you're speaking of.
Stop lying. I know you have it.
Fine. Here,
take this.
Take home Windhelm's finest and freshest
Return the satchel to Grelka. Okay. You sell stuff as well?
You have what you came for. Take a look.
You guys need some amount of gold. Okay, sure, I'll sell some stuff to you too. I guess anything I don't have the enchant of, I should probably just wait and disenchant that. What else you got? Dwarven stuff. No, it's my stuff. What else you got here? Any ebony? Yeah, some, well, fragments. Sure, I'll take your ingot. Ooh, some grand soul gems and stuff. Yeah, sure. Speech skill, very nice. Sell some more stuff now. That's way too much. That's probably fine.
Thank you for your custom. Yes? Take a look.
Not much. Okay.
Good day to you.
That guy's just a random meat vendor.
Come, see for yourself.
Watch what you're doing. Wares and tools you just can't live without. Come and see for yourself.
A lot of spider cobwebs over here. Lots of alchemy ingredients here too. Though I guess I am maxed out on alchemy now. Don't have to worry about that quite as much. This must be the home is for sale. Jerem. Looks like it. Okay, I said we're getting out of here a while ago to go and do some stuff. Let's go and do some stuff. Sure, I'll find the way out of here eventually.
Be careful!
And what might you need, hmm?
Stay out of trouble, Orc.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Sure.
Not much, but I hope you like them.
Sure. Why not? I feel bad for the kid. Where are your parents?
They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
This is the whole adoption thing. Jeez, I feel bad for her. Do you really want to be adopted by an orc, though? You can come live with me if you want, I guess.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Yeah, I have a house but no room for you because I don't have the thing. Yeah, I'd have to buy the room.
Oh well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
Have to go buy the room for her, I guess, if I want it. It wasn't that much. It was like, I don't know, 100 or something, or maybe 1,000. It wasn't that much for the extra room.
Ulfric will listen to you.
It's not that simple. Ulfric wants Skyrim for the North.
Yes.
Doesn't trust.
Take a look.
What are you? Ooh, you're selling all kinds of stuff. All right, yeah, you're alchemy person. All right. Plus you got like Morrowind imports. Yeah, we're just gonna buy everything. Buy all the things and I'll make a whole bunch of things from it and then get a bunch of money back and it'll be fine. It'll be worth it. Don't think I have this one yet. It's like a really powerful... No, I do. Never mind. Kind of want to break these down and then make them into silver stuff later on. Or make it into rings maybe or something. Probably keep those for my guys. I'll keep one of these around. Can sell the other one. Those are good, but I'm pretty sure I have better than that. Pretty sure I do. Okay, that'll do.
Mm-hmm. How we live, cramped alleys, run-down buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult.
I'll speak to Ulfric soon, but I make no promises that I can change his mind.
That's all I ask. With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here. For that, I thank you.
Pardon me.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
So, the Grey Quarter, huh?
Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves.
If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality.
Ever think of moving back to Morrowind?
Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the corner club on his own.
The corner club, huh? Okay.
It was a pleasure.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
Nothing here is stolen? Nothing at all?
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
I could just return it for you.
It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while.
Okay, sure. Who supplies your goods?
I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city.
Okay, what do you have for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Let's see. Take the ebony. And the gems, I guess the soul gems. No ebony ingots, though. No, doesn't look like it. Anything else interesting here? Not really. That works.
Don't let Viola catch you in her house.
The heck just happened? Y'all okay? True shot and Idresi.
I know nothing of fear and nothing of remorse. Pay my fee, and together we will vanquish any foe.
You are a archer, I'd assume?
Walk always in shadows, so that you will see your foes be... Death is my art.
30 gold per level per day. I mean...
For a mere handful of gold, I will follow you into any danger.
Don't get me wrong, that'd be nice, but it'd be like 900 gold per day, what I'd be looking at to hire her. It's quite a lot.
Walk always
assuming she's level 30 or so, you know?
See your foes before they see you.
New Nisus Corner Club. I heard about this place. Hello?
Is there something I can do for you?
No, wrong. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Apparently, some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care.
There have been some murders here in Windhelm?
None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems.
Looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Giant bounty, okay. How are the elves treated here in Windhelm?
Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time.
Why are there so many dark elves here?
Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road. And here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking.
You could still keep walking. There are other towns. Not saying you necessarily should, but, you know, sometimes it's easier to just pick up and go than to try and deal with the circumstances that you have here. Okay.
If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Good afternoon.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
It's a very glorious beard you have there, brother.
Speak quickly.
Just looking around, being nosy. I can forge numbers. What for? Captain's Guide to the Fishy Stick. Huh.
So, when are you going to get yourself a woman?
Hey, man. Enough of that now.
Just a scratch.
They keep getting hurt. Hey, it's a netch. It's a bull netch. I could tell her about the ring. Might be really bad, though.
Yes? Mm-hmm.
And let's see if we can find this place and try to put this ring back, I guess. I think it was over this way. Yeah, here we go. Master lock, though. Can't exactly go around that way. Or that way. Best save before we do this, so we don't get in a bunch of trouble. Nice, lockpicking level. Did I level up too? I did, leveled up. Nice. Cool, we'll go ahead and take that now then, I guess. One perk to increase. Not sure what I want to get with this. Probably two-handed. I could invest into the next two-handed perk up here, right? No, not quite. Cleave is also not that great, honestly. It's just kind of okay. I could invest into some more focus on a weapon, though. Would be probably wise. Or I can go into evasion a bit more. Some of the evasion stuff is really good. Like, this one. We do 4% damage for every piece of evasion armor or clothing equipped. 16% total bonus. Immune to kill moves. I haven't ever been kill moved before, so that's whatever, I guess. Practice endurance lessens the stamina cost of power attacks. Yeah, more stamina. More power attack reduction here as well. Windrunner. 50% stam regen when sitting still or walking. And a stamina penalty for running is nullified. It's pretty good. I think you take like all the stamina regen perks, and then you take the restoration perk that makes your health regen. Or no, it makes your... How does it work? It makes your... Is it in evasion? It makes your stamina regen as fast as your health, I think, is what it does. Let me check again over here. I remember seeing it over here. Oh, it's Respite, that's right. So it's healing spells restore both health and stamina, right? So if you have like a passive heal over time going that heals quite a bit, like the higher level restoration heal over time, you get lots of stamina per second from it. Yeah, pretty good seems like. Good combo. What I really want though in evasion is the Neo move, you know? Which is what, up here? Yeah, combat reflexes. Enter a combat stance, slowing the world down around you at 50% for 30 seconds. Cost 90 stamina initially and 5 stamina per second after. Pretty good. And apparently if you use a certain ability with this, like if you use the attack speed buff with this, it makes your attacks fast, and then you can just attack a whole bunch of times within that window. It's like having Jet pretty much from Fallout here, which is pretty good. This is also just good. I mean, running melee attacks receive 4% damage bonus for every piece of evasion, armor, or clothing currently equipped. You know, this is not that great, honestly. Running attacks, I don't do those as much. I mean, they're okay. We're already taking finesse, though. I can probably skip this one and just go straight into this, I would say. Then pick up meteoric reflexes. That's fine. Okay, let's just put this into here. Is this the one, the gold ring? Oh, no, it's Viola's gold ring. Okay, I'll tell the guy in the gold quarter it's been planted. You can look around a bit in here too, I guess. I don't really need to steal stuff in here. But I want to look around a little bit. She's got a lot of cheese, man. I'm going to have to not take that cheese, though. She might know if I took it. Should be no one home now, right? So we should be good to look around a bit in here. Not much really here, though, that I need at this point. Nothing really stands out. Nice enough home and all, though. Yeah, it's whatever. I'm not going to take anything here. Couple of random gold pieces and stuff. Nothing I really care about all that much. Okay, let's get out of here. Wait, why did I fail to bring an amulet? I haven't been able to find one yet. It's weird.
Lord of seasons, I pray to you now that you might watch over the dead with mercy and kindness.
Oh, Tova is the wife of the guy.
Yes, Sarah?
Hear my prayers, son of Akatosh, and grant peace to these departed souls.
Yes, sirrah.
Down in the gray quarter. Just keep following the stairs down. We should find that.
Hear now the prayers of your humble servant. Bless these departed souls and welcome them into the realms beyond.
The heck am I going here? Is this it? White file. I have a quest in here.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know
Oh,
what's
it's,
inside.
what's her name? Satchel. It should be the last piece.
I can... just...
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
Why do you work for Norelion?
Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him,
I don't
I've learned
appreciate
so much.
loiterers, if that's what you're here
All right,
to
then.
do. I'm so close to the answer.
What were you arguing about?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
If you told me where it is, I could try to get it for you.
You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
What is the white file?
A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the file will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry.
So, but why is the file so important to you?
I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
Oh, nice guy.
May the eight guide you. Take a look.
Okay, sell some more stuff here, I suppose.
Hope to see you again soon.
Okay, good to go. Don't really need to make any stuff right now. Plus, I wouldn't want to make it without my alchemy set on. I was supposed to go back to Whiterun. I guess I could just take a carriage back to Whiterun and process some of this stuff and then come back. That's probably what I'll do. I think maybe between episodes here, I will do that. Though I wanted to see if I could find this guy first and talk to him about the ring that I put back for him. Yeah, over here. So it's to the east of town. That's where the Grey Quarter is. Through the shabby areas. Yeah, down there.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, no, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
Do you know my father? He's really important. He even talks to the Jarl sometimes.
Oh, is it that guy to his right? Who's your father?
His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever.
It's a noble ambition. Hi.
Hey, you want to play a game?
Sure, what are we playing?
Really? All right. You pick. Tag or hide and seek?
Let's play hide and seek, sure.
I know all the good spots. You don't stand a chance. You stand right there and count to 10. No peeking. Ready? Okay, go!
I guess I have to wait now. So the kid trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood is here. The Aretino residence. Is this a place? I think it is, actually. I guess save in where I break in here. In case it's not the right place, but I'm pretty sure that was the kid's name that wants to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Grow, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Sweet mother, sweet
Is there something I can do for you?
Unto me for the sin. You've come at last! I knew you would!
Are you okay, kid?
It worked! I knew you'd come. I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things. And then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood.
Okay, yeah, sure, the Black Sacrament.
It took so long, so very long. But now that you're here, you can accept my contract.
Your contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grelod the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grelod the Kind.
Well, I do know of who you're talking about.
To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
A kiss, sweet mother. This is really a short one. I'll read it real quick. So you wish to summon the Dark Brotherhood? You wish to see someone dead? Pray, child, pray and let the Night Mother hear your plea. You must perform the most profane of rituals, the Black Sacrament. Create an effigy of the intended victim. Assemble from actual body parts, including a heart, skull, bones, and flesh. Encircle that effigy with candles. The ritual itself must then commence. Proceed to stab the effigy repeatedly with a dagger rubbed with the petals of a nightshade plant while whispering this plea. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Then wait, child, for the dread Father Sithis rewards the patient. You'll be visited by a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. So begins a contract bound in blood. Interesting. Okay, well, I know this woman, and she is terrible, and the kids probably would be better off without her, so... maybe why not? I guess we'll see. I'll take your frost salts here, because those are really rare and expensive. And, yeah. Be on our way, I guess. What is over here? Just storage. Weird house layout. That is still not where I want to go, though. We need to go over here, yeah. No, it's still the wrong place. We need to go to the east. The Grey Quarter. Where is this? The Outlaw Refuge. Maybe we can find a pickpocket or lockpicking trainer down here to finish off our lockpicking.
Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at
Oh, vendor, okay. I guess I can sell some stuff here, sure.
Until next time.
Yes.
Okay, all stuff is sold there. Anybody here that can train me, though? I don't see any lockpicking training or anything down here. Just these two guys living down here. Still, some nice beds we can use down here, I guess. Sleep here for free if we want to. Not the most reputable places, but it is a free bed. Still not where I was looking for, though.
Yes. All right, then.
What are you selling?
Everything I've got on display, really.
Just some food. Okay. I'll
All right,
pass. Is this the right way? Here we go. This is it, finally.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Your ring has been placed.
Have you taken care of that little problem?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours.
Wow, 500 septums, not bad. Speech training, eh? No, we level up speech pretty easy.
It was my pleasure, friend.
We'll get to 100 pretty soon, with no problem. Okay, really, for real now, I'm going to end the episode here, guys. We will go out and see what's what in the outer world next time. Thanks for watching.